Hi, I'm Devin McCoy. For my art and industry project, I wanted to construct a project through the viewpoint of a live musician. I interviewed Nico Flores, who is a musician from Indianapolis, Indiana. He's been at his craft for the better part of 5 years, and I asked him the basic 5 questions instructed by the class, and here are his responses. And here are Nico's responses. I see arts playing a huge role in DJing right now. For example, at my residency at Sky Bar, I spin music videos on a huge screen, and that is becoming more common around the country. I think we're always looking for a way to incorporate new types of art in our craft. In regards to social media, making everything easy to access, I think there are both pros and cons to that. Some of the pros of having everything at our fingertips is accessibility, and a lot of people can put their content out there for people to grab. Now, the cons are actually the pros too, because everything is so easy to get, it takes away some hardship in the game and allows everybody to be able to DJ or make music. This can become negative because now that there are a lot of more people able to do what I do, unfortunately there is a lot more competition. Back in the days of records, you would have to spend a lot of time and money getting a record pressed. You were invested in everything about a record. Now it seems as simple as pressing upload. I find that while technology is helpful, it is also good to understand and respect the roots of everything. Images that are often associated with DJing are chicks, dark lights, and drinks. It can be frustrating and get old sometimes, but that is the reality of the club and bar industry. One of my favorite types of visual art is the LED patterns at large concerts. I have tons of respect for the hours sound guys and light guys put in and coordinate to make amazing productions. And finally, I think that all forms of art, famous or not, are influential to me. In the world of DJing, there are some records that I may not even enjoy that get a great response and give off an energy that's crucial to a successful night. In the studio, everything can be beneficial to gain inspiration. It can be anything from Mozart to raindrops, but what matters most is how a sound touches you and how you can put your own spin on it to make it a representation of your own emotions. One of my favorite concerts was a Disturbed concert, and Asylum was their latest album. Before the band took the stage, there was a video intro to match the abstract sounds of their actual record intro. The video was of the lead singer waking up to find himself in an asylum, and it completely unnerved the entire audience. It helped to create the exact vibe the band desired before taking the stage. Instant available content has invoked instant fame in many artists, taking them from a local talent to a nationwide hero. Definitely a pro. But what about a con? Well, once everything becomes easy to get, some of the mastership of the craft, the ingenuity it takes to produce a record, it all loses a bit of value because the essentials to producing now are simply at the touch of a button. Unfortunately, DJs become laced with the jaded perception of it simply being all about chicks, dark lights, and drinks. But if that's the kind of society we live in now, which we kind of do, and the international language is music, which it kind of is, this association doesn't do a terrible amount of injustice for DJs. I think Nico took this question in a different direction and described LED lights as his favorite form of art, which I personally agree with. Unbelievable LED patterns fill the screens, the smoke, the walls, and the people all around us at live venues, and it allows for us to believe that for once, we might actually not be on Earth, but instead someplace better. I, like Nico, agree that all forms of art are influential to me. Some records out there are not for lyrical content, but simply for the beat and the way it affects the audience instead. The biggest difficulty I believe DJs face is the ability to maintain a positive energy throughout the crowd. I don't have to explain to anyone how difficult it is to have people in one room agree on a subject. So for them to be able to unite an audience night in and night out is admirable. He also touched on how it's possible to obtain inspiration from more than just your own go-to genre of music. You can take absolutely anything and spin it in your own certain way to represent your emotions. Well, that was my project. Again, I'm Devin McCoy. I'm in the recording arts program at Full Sail, and thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it.